Five hot holiday destinations. Number 5. Venice, Italy. Every time I have been to Venice I have had an amazing holiday. Not only is the city incredible for its history, it is incredible for its food, its architecture, and its uniqueness. I have been in both summer and winter and would suggest that either of those seasons is perfectly fine for a visit. In summer it gets very hot and crowded, and in winter it is not crowded but can be a bit on the cold side. If you are interested in old churches, this is the place to go. There is one around every corner. The ambience of the city is one of mystery and rich culture. I recommend the Hotel Bower, which is just a few meters away from the San Marco Square. One of the best things about Venice is that you can leave your hotel and just start walking. You don't need to worry about maps, as you will eventually find your way back to the hotel. This is also an excellent way to explore the tiny dark alleys. Be sure to go for a trip on a gondola, but be prepared to pay big for the privilege. It is not cheap. In my last trip it cost me €75 for 45 minutes. Number 4. New York, United States of America. With the US dollar at an all-time low, it is the perfect opportunity for non-Americans to travel to New York and pick up some bargains. In addition, you get to see one of the most beautiful cityscapes in the United States, and can experience the hustle and bustle of an incredibly busy city. New York has many state parks and 2 major forest preserves. Adirondack Park, roughly the size of the state of Vermont and the largest state park in the United States, was established in 1892 and given state constitutional protection in 1894. Major destinations include the Empire State Building, Ellis Island, Broadway theater productions, museums such as the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and other tourist attractions including Central Park, Washington Square Park, Rockefeller Center, Times Square, the Bronx Zoo, New York Botanical Garden, luxury shopping along 5th and Madison Avenues, and events such as the Halloween Parade in Greenwich Village, the Tribeca Film Festival, and free performances in Central Park at Summer Stage. New York's food culture, influenced by the city's immigrants and large number of dining patrons, is diverse. Jewish and Italian immigrants made the city famous for bagels, cheesecake and New York-style pizza. The city also boasts some of the finest haute cuisine restaurants in the USA. Number 3. Paris, France. Everyone knows that Paris is the city of romance and food, but it has that reputation for a good reason. The food in France is simply outstanding, and almost unparalleled around the world. You can stay at very inexpensive hotels, or very expensive ones, depending on your budget. Just make sure you leave enough money for the food and wine. Some of the things you will have to do: 1. Eat macaroons at L'Oterie, on the Champs-Élysées. 2. Eat ice cream at Bertillon, the best ice cream in the world, handmade entirely from natural ingredients. And 3. Eat pastries at Pierre Hermé, the Picasso of pastry. Don't forget to check out Printemps, the incredible department store found on Boulevard Haussmann. Number 2. Queenstown, New Zealand. In winter or summer, Queenstown is a fantastic place to holiday. In the winter it is full of people there for the skiing, and in summer it is full of people there to take the whitewater trips down the Shotover River. I would also say that the food in Queenstown ranks as the best I have eaten in the entire world, though food in New Zealand is of an extremely high standard in general. There are a large number of hotels right on the waterfront of Lake Wakatipu, New Zealand's longest lake and 3rd largest. The water is bitterly cold, but it is beautiful to look at from your hotel window, and if you can stand the cold, bathing is certainly allowed. Queenstown is also New Zealand's jetboat and bungee jumping capital. And if you think the price is too high, you can always pop to Aerotown right next door and try panning for gold in one of New Zealand's old mining towns. And don't forget, New Zealanders are the friendliest people in the world. Number 1. The Maldives. The Maldives is an island nation in the Indian Ocean, about 435 miles southwest of Sri Lanka. It is a popular tourist destination because of the astoundingly beautiful resorts and scenery. In most cases you can stay in a private villa which sits out in the middle of the water, connected to the mainland by a small walkway. If you want to go somewhere to relax, this is the place to do it. The official language of the Maldives is Divi, which is very closely related to Sinhala, the language of Sri Lanka. Nevertheless, you will have no problem speaking English in the tourist spots. Don't forget to pack your laptop so you can read the list universe while you are sipping margaritas on your private porch floating on the ocean.